Hello everyone, welcome back to the Georgia Bassmaster channel. Out here in the old gray bonafide kayak instead of the yellow one today, and we are paddling up this creek to a hidden pond that's in the woods that no one fishes. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. This is going to be a banger video. Always catch like a 6 or 7 pounder out here. Extremely hard to get to, and I have a pretty good feeling we'll catch some big fish today. Currently, I'm trying not to go back down the creek that I've paddled up. But without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about this video sponsor, and then we'll see you guys up at the top. Today's video is sponsored by KARL'S Bait and Tackle. It's where I get all my online tackle goods. Pretty much this whole bait wall behind me is from KARL'S Bait and Tackle. It's definitely the best place to save money for your tackle. You get a membership online, you can save up to 30% on baits, and you always get free shipping. A lot of times they have crazy deals, so it's pretty good to always get 30%, 20 to 30% discount pretty much on everything, and free shipping. You can't beat it, and usually my packages are here within 2 to 3 days, so pretty good shipping. If you want to get a Shop KARL'S membership, make sure you use the code Georgia10 to get $10 off your yearly subscription, so save $10. Or if you're already a Shop KARL'S member, you can use that code Georgia10 to save $10 off your next order if it's over $25. So let's go ahead and get you guys back to the video. All right, we are currently paddling up. There are a few spots I can paddle in, and then I'll have to get out, drag it over rocks, then get back in, paddle up a little ways because it'll be too deep, and get back out and paddle over rocks. Or pull over rocks. We're pretty much back at a location where I have to put the kayak up, get out real quick. Luckily I have this little leash right here. I'm just grabbing it and pulling it behind me. I know you guys haven't seen the old gray kayak, but the reason I brought this is because the place I have to put in at is literally like a 90-degree angle. And this kayak weighs about 60 pounds less. And every pound matters this evening when I'll be carrying this kayak back up that hill. This is kind of getting a little old, but paddle back up to the next spot. And then before you know it, we'll be there. It's probably 100 yards I'll have to go up this creek, and then we'll be at the hidden pond. But there's some giants in here, guys. Some absolute giants, and this is the only way to get in here. Wow, you're talking about a haul. I just hauled that kayak 100 yards up that creek. Wasn't too easy, but we've officially made it at the hidden pond in the woods. I don't want to show you guys too much of the lake because it'll kind of give it away, but caught a couple of 6 and 7 pounders right there. Missed some big ones right here. If there's anywhere in my local area where there's a 10 pounder, this is going to be it. I'm a little bit out of breath, sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and slide the kayak in, get the worm and jig fishing. Let's get to it. All right, getting in the old kayak. I just threw over there's a pipe y'all can't see underwater. I've caught some good ones right beside it before, 3-4 pounders. So I know it's a pretty decent spot. Maybe it'll produce for me today. Ooh, I just had one. Oh man, one smacked the mess out of it and I pulled it out of its mouth. Maybe not today. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Okay, just pulled over the pipe and dropped on the other side of it. That's a fish. There we go. First one of the day. It's not a giant one, but we have us a largemouth bass. First one of the day. So normally the fish in this lake hang about 6 to 7 foot off the bank. So a lot of times I just like to go parallel to the bank and then throw about 6 to 8 foot off, and then I just work it sideways on down, because they're normally not out there and they're normally not hugging the bank. So I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't fish this lake a lot, but from my experience. And this would be the perfect spot for old double digit to be laying. I'm just working this worm real slow through the old tree limbs. Hopefully I don't get hung up. There's one. He come out from that tree. The water's a little stained. I'm wondering if I need to be throwing the chatterbait. Here he is. Not a crazy big one, but hey, we have moved up in size just ever so slightly. Ooh, I just saw a fish come up out here. Just saw some fish. Not sure what it was. It's a giant bait ball of minnows, guys. And there's a fish. Let me throw by that bait ball. There's got to be a big bass up under that. A big bass just get a mouthful. That one. Wasn't a giant one up under it. There was a bass up under that bait ball. And if there's one, there's more. I'll let that one back real quietly. The bait ball of minnows is still right here, guys. I might throw the jerk bait, honestly. There's another bait ball of minnows right here. They're way smaller than this jerk bait, but I am directly imitating what they're feeding on. If there's a big one down there, okay, that's what's feeding on these things. But there'll be a big one in there for sure. There's a bass. I got two of them. One of them's pretty big. Oh, the big one come off. Man, I had about a 5-pounder on there with it. I can't believe I had like a 5-pounder on there and that little dink. They're out here feeding on these minnows. All right, now since I've figured out what they want, game time, guys. I'm gonna catch a big one. Y'all, there's a snapping turtle right here. Old loggerhead. See it? Old loggerhead turtle right here. Poke at my... There it is. I could grab it if I wanted it, but I don't want that stinky thing in my kayak. Another loggerhead. Hey bud, I'm gonna poke you.
I like turtles. All right.
So my GoPro looked like it kind of froze up. So I'm not really sure how much of this one it actually caught, but it's a pretty good one. Probably 3.5, almost pushing 4 pounds. So he was just down there deep. Got them on the old speed worm. Pretty good one right there. All right, officially my biggest one of the day. Pushing 4 pounds, maybe 3.5. Pretty good one right here. I have a 1.5 pound anchor out and it's just straight blowing me. So let me go ahead and get a release on this fish. There might be another big one down there. Oops, I bit it again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another good one. I threw in on him. He was up on the bank. I heard him pop something up there. Skipped it up in there and got him. I had another one bite over there. Or was it a different one? I don't know. I'll skip it up in there and see. Because I had 2 bites. That's the other fish. That's another one. Suck up. Oop. See, I was thinking there was 2. All right, we are back at the old pipe spot that I caught my first fish at earlier. I know there's some big ones that hang right here. We gotta get one of them to bite. That's a fish. A small one. This right here is bait. Pretty though, it's fat and healthy. What in the world? I ain't never heard a bass make that sound. You weirdo. All right, everybody, we're officially done with today's video. Now I have to take the kayak and I gotta go way down this creek all the way to my truck. I may show you guys how crazy of a climb. At the end, I'm literally gonna have to go probably at a 60 or 70 degree angle and drag my kayak 50 foot up to a bridge. It's gonna be insanely hard. I'm not looking forward to it. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and do it. I'm not ready. This don't look good. So this is the hill I just had to climb straight up. Can't see the drop off. And that's the hill I have to go up. That was probably the hardest thing to do in a kayak I've ever done, was pull it up that hill. And let me tell you guys, I have a 605 pound deadlift. If you don't believe me, I'll put a clip of it up. And I could barely, with all my strength, get this kayak that was loaded down up this hill. Because I'm telling you, it might have been an 80 degree angle. I had to pull the kayak up and climb at the same time. Boy, it was rough. So I'm probably never coming back here again. Safe to say that, because I don't know if I'll ever have the energy to do what I just did. I don't think so. Maybe I can find another way into this pond. There's a few houses around the back side of it. I don't know. Maybe I can get permission. If you know where I'm at and you can give me permission, let me know. I'm leaving. I'm beat. Peace.